those?
Yes, we do.
Can we play it for
We
you?
will.
Okay, cool.
We will on the.
She,
We know. We call it. We call it.
no, it's all good.
He didn't know about picture walkouts. That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
That's it.
The very first time they,
I understand that.
very first time they come out.
Yeah. We got it from both ends. We just need to.
I'm sorry, what you're saying?
I'm not playing things.
But it's streaming, but it's not like forever. It's just for
And
This may be the longest plate meeting in the history of plate meetings.
and
I've almost gone through like 3 minutes of commercials for this.
Chords and stuff for the show. Do you have those?
There's a bunch of stuff in my box.
Okay.
Which I can.
Yeah. Well, not now. It's cool. In between
your
games.
line of music ready for him? No, when you call down.
Atkins or nothing?
I do have the Chicago stuff.
Come on, let's. I'm like at 5 minutes of commercial on this now.
Chicago Bulls, 3 points, classic, easiest to go to, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
It sounds good with any sport.
Also, you can give that volume a complete crank. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, just that will be good.
We are legit on 4 minutes of plate meeting right now.
4-minute plate meeting?
Yes.
What's going on?
It's usually like 30 seconds. Thank you.
Gotta catch up, make sure everyone knows what's going on. Catch up on the dinner plans. Alright. Go to work, dude. Go to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome back to University Field on the beautiful campus of Delta State University. At this time, we are going through the lineup. First for Harding University. First, your non-starters.
Is that camera?
From him in the dugout, I guess.
I just never seen that camera.
At zeros. Megan Hoftashay.
Mm-hmm.
1, Mackenzie Long. 2, Kendall Trammell. 3, Allison Hyatt. 6, Hannah Garrett. 7, Jessica Bridges. 9, Emily Garrett. 13, Peyton Reynolds. 16, Emma Drewer. 25, Jenna Hill. 27, Abby Birch. 30, Ashlyn Peterson. 39, Faith Woe. 42, Sarah Hudler. Now here are your starters. Batting first, center field, 92, Mackenzie Chappell. Second, shortstop, number 20, Hannah Jones. Batting third, second base, 22, Jordan Cabana. Batting third, correction, batting fourth, third base, number 29, Nicole Shane. Batting fifth, left field, number 10, Ashton Bryce. Batting sixth, right field, 17, Chelsea Blankenship. Batting seventh, first base, 11, Amanda Fields. Batting eighth, catcher, number 12, Riley Fernica. Batting ninth, designated player, 55, Madison Fraley. And in the circle, number 18, Lily Chensky. Head coached by Phil Berry, assisted by Ken Weirden, Haley Georgina.
I'll go to the whole. There you go. I'll watch it, make sure.
And now to introduce your non-starters for the Lady Statesmen. 1, Allie Gober. 4, Carly Stein. 6, Elena Walker. 7, Caitlin Heyman. At 8, Julie Sherman. 9, Olivia Burns. 12, Tori Pettit. 13, Brooklyn Sweeney. At 17, M.C. Sweat. 25, Hannah Halls. At 33, Hannah Higdon. At 45, last but not least, Alyssa Branyan. And now the starters for your Delta State Lady Statesmen. Batting first, third base, number 2, Summer Kreider. Batting second in right field, number 19, Reagan Stafford. Batting third, shortstop, number 5, Kaylin Lofton. At first base, number 23, Jenny
I probably
Krieger.
she comes up with the worst times.
Batting fifth,
She also
designated
clutches
player,
up
number
once she's
20,
there.
Harley
Yeah.
Blush.
She's also a freshman, so
Yeah,
it helps.
absolutely.
Batting sixth, center
Batting
field,
3 or
number
4
10,
there. It's
Drew
nice to see.
Easton. Batting seventh in left field, number 11, Hope Marvin. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 15, Haley Simpson. And in the circle, for the Lady Statesman, number 21, Lacey Coates. The Lady Statesmen are coached by Casey Burgoyne Charles. She's assisted by Marissa Keddick, and athletic training provided by Abby Haver.
Even start hard, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America and those who protect with the playing of the national anthem.
Yeah, I like that last name for her. Halls. I like that. Halls name. She should go home. Also, I don't know if you marked out. There's Max. Did you mark her out? It's okay before I play. Go. Sarah. Russ. I did not. Okay. We can get Sarah out. Remember at English tournament times when they were like, they're all head to me. You've been wearing like inside wearing like a do-rag combat over there. Like, what's going on? Headgear. Where it's like, any robots out there? You call hats headgear. Yeah. I remember one time.
And welcome back. Sorry that commercial break took so long, but the home plate meeting between head coaches and the umpires took up almost 5 minutes. Usually they'll fit into the next couple of moments. Had to step away for a little bit longer through all of that. As I take a look now at your starting lineups, first up for Harding and their head coach Bill Berry. Leading things off and playing center field is Mackenzie Chappell. Batting second, the shortstop number 20, Hannah Jones. Batting third, Jordan Cabana, the second baseman. Batting in the fourth spot, the cleanup spot, number 29, Nicole Shadow, the third baseman. Batting fifth is Ashton Bryce, the left fielder, number 10. Batting sixth is Chelsea Blankenship, the right fielder, number 17. In the seventh spot is Amanda Fields, the first baseman. Batting eighth is the catcher, Riley Ringo. And batting ninth, rounding of the order, Madison Fraser, the designated player. Lily Tansky will get to start in the circle for Harding. We'll give you her numbers in the next half inning. For the Lady Statesmen defensively, looks like this. Lacey Coates gets the start. The junior that stands at 5'9" from Hernando, Mississippi. A 2.98 ERA, 12-2 on the season, 91.2 innings pitched, 48 runs, 39 reserves, walked 24, and has struck out 54. Behind home plate will be Haley Simpson, Jenny Griggers, is over at first base. Taylor Piku is at second. Caden Lofton is at short. Summer Crider in third base position. Left field is Hope Harbin. Center field is Jacqueline Deason. Reagan Stafford is over in right field. Carly Blush is your designated player. Leading things off for Harding will be number 92, Mackenzie Chappell. 5'10" freshman from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Left-handed batter will step in. Watch the first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Batting .333 on the season. 19 hits and 57 at bats. 11 runs scored. She's 14 for 14 in stolen base attempts. The lefty will dig in. Again, both teams wearing black uniforms here today. Pitch high. For a ball that time. 1-1. She got both wins in her 2 starts against Union this past weekend. Again, we'll give you Lily Klansky's numbers coming up here in the next half inning. Fastball again, this time cut the outside corner. So 1-2 quickly here. Just underway from University Field. About 2:05 our official start time. 1-2. Come on. Slow roller. Piku will scoop it up, bobble it, lose it, and shovel it over, not in time. And that's going to be an E4 to start the ball game. And she just never got it in her hand and her glove very well. An E4 to start the ball game off, and a runner will be on.
Number 20, Hannah Jones.
Hannah Jones will step up now, number 20, the shortstop, batting .372, 16 hits and 43 at bats. A junior from Keller, Texas, from Keller High School. Apparently there's a gate open down the left field line. Hopes we have to go and shut. So runner on the E4 to start the ball game, not the way you want to start it. Ethan going toward the left is never, that's going to be Peter going to the left, never scooped it up properly. Anticipating bunt. And infield steps in a couple steps. Pitch high to Jones. 1-0. 4 freshmen in this lineup for Harding. 1 junior, 2 sophomores, and 2 seniors. Showing bunt. They'll throw it down. Are they going to get her? No, not in time. Not a great throw from Simpson. There'll be a stolen base for Chappell. She's now 15 for 15 on the season. Pitch was low. 2-0 to count to number 20. Harding 13-4 on the season. Bills at 16-9. Runner in scoring position, no outs here, top of the first. 2-0. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-1. Cut the inside corner. The wind's blowing straight out today. Showing bunt, placing it down. Prado will scoop it up. They'll to Piku at first. That's in time. So they get the sacrifice bunt placed down. Chappell will go over to third base. It's going to be a 1-4 put away. 1 down for Jordan Cabana now. Number 22, second baseman from Fairview, Texas, from McKinney High School. And .429. Swung on the first one, ripped it foul into the bullpen where Anna Higgins will scoop it up and fire it back in. So 0-1 quickly here. She has 21 hits, most in the order for Harding. 3 doubles, 1 home run, 12 RBI. Colchano has the most RBI with 14. Swung on another foul ball. Now this one's straight back off the bricks. So quickly 0-2. 1 down, runner at third thanks to an error.
Obviously, it's like their first child, so and now it's really awkward for her husband, who's her assistant coach, is now a college assistant coach. Like, got another job than her.
Another right-handed batter steps up, pitch high this time on the fastball. Only 2 left-handed hitters in the lineup
Who's also principal.
for both teams,
The two
Chappell and
ex-baseball
Fraley.
players who were principals
Stafford
took
and
over
Blush
softball for a season
for Delta State.
and took them almost all the way. Like, did not lose the series that season. They were so good. And then our coach awkwardly came back.
1-2. Big swing and a miss. Strikeout for Lacey Coates. There's 2 down now for Nicole Shano, the third baseman. Number 29, 5'9" sophomore from Peoria, Arizona. Underdale High School. She is batting .315 on the season, 17 hits and 54 runs, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, and 14 RBI. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1.
Just replaced him for years at the state
for Lacey.
Can't take it. School I get these
She'll dig back in, line of delivery. Pitch high this time. 1-1. 2 down here in this top of the first
Every
inning.
other sport, we make it six inches. That's our like. That's our lineage.
Coach. Get the signals. 1-1. Down the dirt. Good hold from Simpson.
Yes.
So 2-1.
I don't
That one got away from Coach just a little bit. Swung on, jammed her inside, popped foul. Back goes the parking lot. So 2-2 now your count. And one of the 2 sophomores in this lineup. The 2-2. Swung on, left it into left center field. Decent on the run, is going to get over her head. It carried on her. Heading towards second will be Shano. And coming in easily to score will be Chapel. And it's 1-0. Harding jumps out in front with an RBI double, unearned run from Shano. That gives her 15 RBI of the year. And here's Ashton Bryce now, the left fielder. I don't know if that one just carried more on Decent than she thought. She was on the right line. She wasn't playing deep enough. So 1 run makes it a 1-0 game here. I'm bringing Ashton Bryce now, the left fielder. Hitting .361 on the season. First pitch outside to her. That's for a ball. 13 of 36 with 9 RBI. For number 10, the freshman from Frisco, Texas. From Frisco Wakeland High School. 1-0. Fastball looked good, but apparently just a touch high. 2-0 the count. 2 down here. In this top of the first, 1-0 your score. Fastball, that one got the corner for a strike. 2-1. Error, a sack, 1 strikeout, and a double so far in this inning. This is the 5th batter of the top of the first. We'll dig in. It's Bryce. I'm low. 3-1 now.
Yeah, I got the tweet. I'll grab it. It did not happen. That was like a false. That was just like a ring it or something.
3-1. That's in there for a strike. Caught the inside corner. Good pitch on the fastball from the coach. So 3-2. Payoff pitch. Line delivered. Swung on. Popped up. Carrying deep. Decent. Calls off everybody. Makes the catch. And that will do it. 1 run. That was unearned. 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Score 1-0. Back here in a moment. You're listening to UC Softball on the Station Sports Network. That wind's gonna play havoc today, boys. That wind's gonna play havoc today.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. You watched that decent, like.
It carried on her, and
Yeah,
she did
it
not
almost
realize
looked like it surprised her how far it went.
Yeah.
Because she stepped up to it to make the play, and then it just went right over her shoulder, so that was weird. And then, fucking deep. They get the ball on your glove. Come on. You ain't got an answer yet. Wait till that.
We go to the bottom of the first, 1-0 your score here, as Lily Tansky, the right-handed pitcher, number 18, 5'9" sophomore from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a homeschooler, will pitch here for Harding. She's got a 1.17 ERA, the sophomore does, 8-2 on the season, in 10 appearances, 65.2 innings pitched, 50 hits, 13 runs, 11 of those earned, walked 5, and struck out 49. Great control from Pansky here, so Lady States will have a battle. Offensively, for Running will look like this. Behind home plate is Faringa. Over at first base is Fields. Cabana is at second. Jones at short. Shano is at third. Bryce is in left. Capel is in center. Blankenship in right. And Fraley is your designated player. Summer Carter to lead things off for the Lady Statesman. First pitch inside for ball 1-0. The 5'5" junior from Tupelo, Mississippi, transferred from Itawamba Community College. Batting .352 on the season, 25 hits and 71 at bats, with 19 RBI to lead the team. 2-1-0. Pitch high, 2-0. She's been walked 23 times, which continues to lead the Gulf South Conference. The righty will step in. Down 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Swung on, chopper fouled on the third base line. 2-1 down the count. Carter hit a few hard this weekend at Union, but right to a third baseman and right to the pitcher a couple of times. We'll flash some leather to pull down those line drives. 2-1 on the count here. First batter, bottom of the first. Yansky, she'll wind and deliver. Pitch high, good hold from Carter, 3-1. Yansky has gone 10 appearances in 7 complete games with 9 starts. 3-1. That's in there for a strike. 3-2. Ryder will face a payoff pitch coming up here. Big swing and miss. And Crowder will strike out on one pitch and inside. And that's her first strikeout since Mississippi College. Only her 7th strikeout of the season. Reagan Stafford now, the freshman from South Haven, Mississippi, from DeSoto Central High School. She's batting .323 on the season, 21 hits and 65 at-bats. Summer had 5 strikeouts the opening weekend against Henderson and Southern Arkansas. She had 1 on February 20th against Mississippi College and hasn't had a strikeout until just now. So 1 down here. 2 Reagan Stafford, the lefty freshman. Is low for ball 1-0. I heard just swung and missed in that one. Fastball caught the outside corner. 1-1. That swung on, jammed her inside, fouled over our head. We're going back to our right. Go 1 and 2 here for Stafford. Like the pitchers we'll see in the Gulf South Conference from the top arms. 1 and 2. Swung on, little blooper up. Is that going to get down? No, diving for it. No, looking down, excuse me. That's going all the way to the wall. Heading towards third will be Stafford. She's going to be caught out there at third. So she'll have a double and then on a 8-5 put away. Stafford will be thrown out there. Probably should have stayed at second. Hit for Delta State, but now 2 down now. Reagan's got speed, but that almost hit the left center field. I thought the left fielder Bryce had it because it looked like it was in her glove when she dove. I guess it slipped through her glove. Now Kayla Lofton, the senior from right here in Cleveland, batting .307, 23 hits and 75 at bats. We'll step up here. It's high, 2-0. 8-5 put away just a second ago. Stafford I just stretched a double into a triple.
Got me hit the head.
2-0 swung on. That's hit well. That's gonna be a foul ball
We didn't have.
on the left field line.
We had a whole day. I still
So
remember.
2-1 now your count here for Caleb. Number 5, the shortstop.
We're now over. So whatever. We did base run triples. And at the end of the day, we got it for an hour. We
Drop
did
pitch.
First, second, and third.
Missed just outside. It was in the zone, but on the outside of the plate.
And then one coach stood inside and said, "Do not look. You do everything I say. If you hear get back, you go to second. If you hear go, you go to third. If you hear get down, you slide, whichever way you're at." And we did it until like every
That's one on. That's gonna be popped up in the left shallow field, coming over, and this time Bryce will make sure she pulls that one down, and that'll be 3 away. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the second inning now. The trail 1-0. Back here in just a moment on the Statesman Sports Network.
1-0-0. Just like one.
How's it going?
At the bottom of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
Number 17. What do you shoot? How we doing?
I got a lead.
Yeah, did you see the Iowa score?
Yeah,
They got killed.
Well, what's the score?
It was 90, what was it again? Something,
95.
Yeah. But it was like, I mean, it was like an 18, 20 point lead at one point before the end of that.
Right?
Yeah, it's bad.
Wait, who did it?
Oregon. Which Oregon's like not bad or anything, but still. Number 2 seed almost lose by 20 in the second round.
But why did you like never see Oregon do it?
No.
They never do well.
You know his dad's coach.
So Lady Statesman get a hit in the bottom of the first, but that's it. So Chelsea Blankenship will lead things off for Harding here. Right fielder, another freshman in the line from Hazlet, Texas, from B.R. Eaton High School. Loyal step up here, batting .340 on the season, 16 hits and 47 at bats.
For the second, Bill State.
Harding leading the conference at ERA as a team at 1.99.
Mark Hudson used to be there too.
Actually, he's at App State.
Yeah, I think he has.
And he's got the lowest ERA in the conference, in the Great American Conference. Fastball from Coates, low for a ball, 1-0. Chapel got on to start the ball game with an error, a sacrifice on a strikeout, and then a double. Brought in the 1 run to give them 1-0 lead. After 1 inning to play. First game of our doubleheader here today. Big swing, Chase went outside. Was Blankenship. And wind blowing straight out to center field here today.
Does that state have like the ringer now? If I know some says.
Swung on that one, fouled away, so 1 and 2.
They have to. They have to have the most like.
Delta
Who
State.
has the most swagger coaching?
Heading on the road this weekend to take on Christian Brothers up in Memphis on Saturday and Sunday from actually St. Benedict at Auburndale High School, as they're renovating Christian Brothers softball field right now.
He's good. He's good.
Just low, 2 and 2. Then back on the road to take on another Great American Conference, the GAC. They'll take on Arkansas Monticello next Tuesday in Monticello.
I mean, I think our belief for like games and stuff. Yeah.
2-2. Well, on the grounder, that's going to be a base hit into left field. Harvey will scoop it up. Ryder had no shot at grabbing that one. So a leadoff single there for Bisons.
Now batting, number 11, Amanda Fields.
Yeah, I like looking at this way.
I'll bring up now number
I was like something like this.
11, Amanda Fields.
Where that polo, khakis.
All
Senior first baseman from Little Elm, Texas, Little Elm High School. Adding .255 on the season, 12 hits and 47 at bats. One on the grounder, 2 plotters, steps up high for the second out in time. They get the lead off, runner off. And Chelsea Blankenship should be put out on a 5-4. 1 down. Fields will get on a fielder's choice. I'll bring up now Briley Faringa senior catcher on
This is plate number 12, Garland Bernanga.
Glendale, Arizona, from Cactus High School. Sent at 5'4". She's batting 194, 6 hits and 31 at bats, 3 RBI. Fastball outside, 1-0.
10.
1-0. Fastball, that one's in there for a strike. Good pitch from coach. She'll get a nod towards Simpson. And make it 1-1. That's swung on. Take her time. Here comes 1-2. Just missed outside. Trying to induce, trying to get a swing on that one. Did not do so.
Yeah, I mean, you could become a. I forgot what they told me.
So 2-2 now.
Getting paid for some ridiculous.
Swung on, hit hard, but another foul ball left side
They were the worst part of the but they were not good.
towards the football practice field to our left. The still remains at 2-2. Runner at first is Fields, one away here.
Yeah, it is. It's
That one just missed low. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up.
You're like, you might only be there for a year.
1-0 our score.
I mean, they're not good. They're a good baseball team. Northwest is good baseball.
Lacey.
There's a lot of not good.
Just her feet. There's a 3-2. Swung on, popped up. Trigger's going to call off Lacey Coates at the last possible second. Had a better shot at it than she did. She'll make the catch. And there's 2 down now. And they'll pop out to position number 3. And I'm bringing bottom of the order now. Madison Freightley, the designated player.
Coming to the
A sophomore from Chandler, Arizona, from Valley Christian High School. A little stiff up. Batting 325, 13 hits and 40 at bats. 1 RBI. The other lefty in the order. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Yeah, the wind's really blowing here today. Generally at 17 miles an hour, gusts maybe higher. Fastball just missed low that time. Freightley will step out on the 1-1 count coming up. Take her time. Swung on it, chased one out of the zone, fouled away. 1-2.
Yeah. On the third base line and locked the legs out like a horse.
And then when
Field slipped, trying to turn back around towards first. They laughed out of it with right assistant Billy Virginie at first base. One and two down.
my favorite thing we ever had baseball was like, see that?
Check swing, did she go through with it?
My first year we had
Are they gonna ask? No, apparently she did not. Haley's not gonna ask about it. Well, she started to swing at that. So 2-2 to count.
It's just like whole game, so.
2-2. Call strike 3. Caught the corner. Strikeout looking for Lacey Coates, her second of the ball game, and that will end the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We trail to 1-0 here on the Station Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 representatives from the Delta State Women's Soccer team here after coming up the first playoff win in program history. Please stand up for the remaining of the game.
y'all move money, guys. That'd be fun if you guys moved like last go around.
One nothing on score. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Jenny Griggers to lead things off for the Lady States, and the sophomore from Moss, Louisiana, from Sam Houston High School. Batting .328 on the season, 22 hits and 67 at bats, 13 RBI. That'd be our first base runner of the ball game. Stafford got on with a double, but then was thrown out trying to take a double into a triple. Quick, but not that quick on a one that went to the wall left field. Fastball low, 1-0. Can't see the best ERA in the conference, the Great American Conference, coming into today. Started the day with a 1.17. Big swing from the Griggers, 1-1. 50 strikeouts in 66.2 innings, and only given up 5 walks. She has 1 strikeout here today against Kreider, which is a rare strikeout for her. Big swing from Griggers again, 1-1. Well, the only softball games going on in the conference, and except for Mississippi College and West Florida and Shorter playing some golf, nothing else going on in the GSC today. Big swing on a fastball high from Griggers. Chase that one. 1 down here, 2 strikeouts. In the ball game now for Tansky. That's going to bring up the freshman from Poplar Grove, Arkansas, Carly Blush, a designated player, batting .304, 7 hits and 23 at bats. 16 strikeout for Griggers on the season. Fastball high. 1-0.
Now batting Carly Blush.
5'3" freshman from Poplar Grove, from Marvell High School, I mentioned. Tansky will look at her wrist. Big swing from Blush. Tansky's really dialing up the heat here. They lead the conference in strikeouts, coming in today with 138. Now they have 140 on the season. Fastball in there for a strike again. 1-2.
Be personal, because that's not like, he's trying to be personal, right? And that's not his like strong suit when he's first trying to do it. So I just, he's like, thank you so much for your hard work.
Yeah, the fastest pitch we've seen this season. Swung on from Blush. A foul ball into the bullpen area. 1-2.
You're working on it? Is there something in there? But at least I know that you're working on it. We can work together.
I'll be confused.
The 1-2. Swung on again by Blush. The lefty fouls that one away, so remains at 1-2.
There's a lot of guys.
Having contact against her.
Yeah, but it's just like, you're not going to find anybody that that you've ever seen that has a good person. I would honestly
It's outside on the fastball. Missed its spot.
You know, I heard it 10 years ago.
He's in the business of looking for me.
So
Yeah.
2-2.
So he was probably going to have his hand or something.
Yeah, absolutely. That was him. Like,
Swung on, hit up a mile in the air. Drifting into foul territory, and they'll be dropped in foul territory by the second baseman. I see it was the first baseman, Fields, that dropped that one. That one just kept shifting and shifting. And it was an over-the-shoulder catch. The right fielder, Blankenship, she had a better shot at it. So Blush will stay alive here on the 2-2. 1 down here. Trail 1-0. Swung on, it's hit well to left field, but right to the left fielder, Bryce. It'll be a fly out to position number 7 for those of you scoring at home. And then we have Jacqueline Deason now, the center fielder, a sophomore for the Lady States from Longville, Louisiana, from South Beauregard High School. Stands at 5'9". batting .295 on the season, 13 hits in 44 at bats. So 2 down here. Swung on, that's ripped. That's going to be a foul ball just barely down that left field line. So 0-1. Good contact from Bisons. It just traveled on her just a little bit towards her left. It's high that time. From Tansky. Pitch high again for Decent, so she'll get ahead of the count now. 2-1. We're down 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. One. All strike. Good pitch again from Hanson.
These 18-year-old kids out there.
That swung on again, hit hard by Beeson, but again pulled it foul down that left field line. The 2-2. That's down in the dirt, 3-2 now. So a payoff pitch coming up here.
That one's gone.
3-2. Pitch high. First walk given up here. 6th walk of the season given up by Tansky. Got to bring a Pope Harbin now, a junior from Caledonia, Mississippi,
Number 11.
from Itawamba Community College. She stands at 5'8", a righty batting .288 on the season, 17 hits and 59 at bats with 8 RBI. The runner on first, 2 down here.
The shortstop threw it, but the first base acted like it was high, they couldn't find the ball.
Fastball in there for a strike. Almost looks a little high. I don't know that a strike. 0-1.
We ran for us today, and we always laughed about it. When you just started, his face was like deep red.
Swung on, jammed her inside, popped up. Shortstop Jones standing under it will pull it down, and that will do it for the bottom of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. We go to the third inning. We're down 1-0 on the Statesman Sports Network.
At the top of the bottom of the second, correction. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base.
Tansky's got some speed to her
Yes.
on that pitch. That's a fastball is moving.
That dude right by these, and she didn't even see it.
No.
You talking about that inside, that second strike? Yeah. Yeah, she's not gonna touch that one. Excuse me. Shaq was like, I am not working tomorrow. That's what that young was. Shaq was like, you're not giving me money. Are Ernie and them, are they still doing the NBA game at night? Philip.
Yeah.
Have you watched any NBA games on TBS since March Madness on TNT, I mean?
I don't think so.
So I want to know if Ernie and them
Ernie has to be.
are they doing the TNT?
They don't normally. They don't normally do TNT stuff when
March.
when March Madness is going on.
Yeah, I was wondering what they would do about it.
Coming
We go to the third inning here.
Number 92, Mackenzie Chapel.
One.
Here's the left field.
as we're gonna have some sort of substitution here.
92. Then who's up next? What's number 20?
I'm not sure what the home plate umpire was pointing at here. And Chapel will lead things off, pops up foul.
20 is up next. Why is it?
Hey, it's one that they have a
Oh, I just took a run off. That's what happened. Hold on. I don't know how their run came off. I really don't. Because I'm in inning 3. Oh, I know.
Next pitch on the way to
I didn't switch it.
number 92, Chapel.
What happened there?
Don't see number 92 all that often in softball.
I was watching.
She got an error her first time up and came in to score the first run of the ball game.
I don't know how that. I don't know
So
why.
99 from Union this past weekend. Swung on a slow roller. Griggers will scoop it up, shove over to Piku. That'll be in time this time. So we get her up this time on a 3-4 put away. And we have Hannah Jones now who had to sacrifice
This is like number 20, Hannah Jones.
bunt her first time up.
No, I'm not sure how to leave that run. I don't know.
And 2 hits so far. One down here on the top of the third. Change up in there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah.
So Jones will dig back in. Swung on and absolutely smashed that one. Hope doesn't even turn around on that one. She absolutely drilled that one. As Jones will have her first home run of the season and make it 2-0. That one cleared the fence by a good 10 yards. Coach just left that one up in the zone. First run earned the ball game. It's now 2-0 your score.
She did it. Coming to the plate, number 22, Jordan Cabana.
Hope still hasn't moved since that home run was hit.
She just did that. I honestly, she said go. I thought she did.
Well, here comes Cabana now. Now Hope steps up and gets in her position. Lofton on the first pitch, comes over and makes a snag, and there is 2 down now to pop out to position number 6. Now to bring up Nicole Shano with an RBI double her first time
Comes to
up.
plate, number 29.
2 down here at the top of the third. Harding leads at 2-0.
They call it a frisbee, hey, 'cause whammo there, it's Shano there.
First pitch outside, 1-0.
Yeah. I think they come here too.
Pitch outside again, 2-0 to count now. Fastball this time in there for a strike. 2-1. The girl is the first RBI of the ball game in the first. Here in this third inning. Big swing and a miss there, 2-2. Top of the third, 2-zip our score. 2-2 to count. Big swing and a miss. Coach will get a third strikeout of the ball game, but a solo home run would prove to be the only hit of the inning. No one left on base. We played 2.5. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 Harding. Steve, Sports Network.
At the top of the third, we had 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base.
I thought Hope didn't know the ball was coming here. She sat
No,
so still.
she definitely just stood
But I
there.
don't blame her because that ball was gone off the bat. Like, that was,
Yeah.
she leaned back
Now,
and.
Coach may not like it that she didn't at least attempt to make a run, but
I don't like
there
her.
were-
I think I would sat back and just. That was like a Aaron Judge, like,
that's a
launch
Kelly
angle.
Bird.
Yeah, she just picked it up. But just another example of coaches shaking stuff off and still doing it. I love it. Yeah, I don't know how that first one got deleted. I know I didn't go back to the first inning.
Look, the wind could be blowing straight in on that one, and that
Yeah,
was
that's still
left
going
the
out.
fence.
Yeah, that was 10 yards and 15 yards over the fence. That was cone. 15.
It's gonna be Haley.
Bottom of the third we go.
Coming to the plate.
Haley Simpson will lead things off. He had a huge 2 RBI single in game 1 of the series against Union that tied the ball game up at 2-2. The sophomore from Brighton, Tennessee, from Brighton High School, batted 258, 8 hits, and 31 at bats. 8 RBI. She had her first home run of the season against Union in game 3. A moment ago, Hannah Jones destroyed a solo home run to left field. First pitch, got under it with Simpson. This one's in foul territory, and they can't get to it. So 0-1. Jenny Grigger's heading over to the bullpen to warm up. And Higgin was warming up earlier as well. Haven't seen Jenny pitch here this season. As we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 our score. Simpson digs in. Swung on. That's hit high. That one's hitting towards the gap, going back towards the wall. That's going to be off of the wall. It's going to bounce in. Simpson's digging for a second, and she'll have herself a double. That one missed being a home run by about a foot. So 2 doubles in the ball game for Delta State here. Simpson has her first double of the season. I'm going to bring up Taylor Piku now. The junior from Morgan City, Louisiana, from Central Catholic High School, batting 246 on the season, 16 hits and 65 at bat, 12 RBI.
Just kidding, Florida. Let's go. That's South Florida.
Jones blunders Piku, will place it down, pops it up, it'll hit the ground, scoops it up the fire to first, will be in time, so the sacrifice bunt worked, almost got on. It was not a great throw from the first baseman Fields. But Simpson goes over to third. So Taylor will be retired on the 3-4 put away. One down, and then bring up Summer Kreider, who struck out swinging her first time up for just her 7th strikeout of the season. Again, her first since February 20th. So basically a month between strikeouts. Pretty good. She had 5 of them the first weekend of the year against 2 games against Henderson and 2 games against Southern Arkansas. So Crowder will step up with the winds blowing straight out and runner at third, 1 down. Waited on that one. In there for a strike. So 0-1 here for Summer. No up on that one. 1-1 the count. Potter waited on it again. High again. 2-1. Simpson stands at third after a leadoff double.
It's the same thing with Howard. It's simpler than.
Swung on, jammed inside. First baseman will make the catch. So Platter now 0 for 2 today. The foul out to position number 3. 2 down for Reagan Stafford, who had a double her first time up. And was thrown out trying to go to third. Runner on the corner is Simpson at third. She will step in now. 2 hits for Delta State, 3 hits for the Bison. Pitch high, the 5-foot freshman, 1-0. And Simpson stands at third base. Time now called by Reagan. She'll step out. Take a couple step ins. So she'll step back in now. didn't full out practice swing it, but got close. The 1-1 swung on, jammed her inside. Simpson's gonna head towards home. The shortstop will pull it down, and that will do it. So a leadoff double from Haley Simpson comes out for nothing. She'll be left on in scoring position at third. We go to the fourth inning. We trail 2-0 on the States
We
before
have no
cover.
runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base.
Let's see if I go change the nobody.
Cannon Motor Company with 3 locations on Highway 61 in Cleveland is the Delta's GM and Ford Super Dealership and the proud sponsor of Delta Statesman and Lady Statesman Athletics. Stop by one of Cannon's locations today for a test drive or visit CannonMotorCompany.com. When the smoke clears, no one beats a Cannon deal. Nobody.
So opportunity to score a run or so in the third inning comes out for nothing as Haley Simpson led off with a double. As we go to the fourth now, we trail 2-0 off a solo home run and an RBI double.
Leading off number
Also
10,
brought in his unearned run.
I was just doing it so I could get a walk up for
Here we go to the fourth. Ashton Bryce, who flew out to center field her first time up, will step up here. First pitch. Ball 1, going up high. Big swing there. 1-1. These two teams have met a handful of times since 2015, 2014. We're 8-5 against Harding in that time. Last year, in the shortened COVID season, we met in their opening tournaments. We lost to them 9-1. 2019, we played here, won 9-8 and 3-0. Inside that time, 4-ball, 3-1 down the count. 2018, that's the last time we played them during the regular season in a non-tournament setting. Swung on, jammed inside. Grigger's on the run will make the catch, and there's one down on the pop-out 2 position, number 3. Jenny Grigger's making that catch. I'll bring up Chelsea Blankenship, who singled her first time up.
coming to the plate, number 17, Chelsea Blankenship.
Seriously, last time we beat them 10-3 and lost 4-1. We had a couple of different 3-game winning streaks against Harding since 2014. We've only played them that much from 2014 before that. After they left the Gulf South Conference in 2011. Here comes Blankenship again. He has a single and was thrown out a 5-4 put away. Swung on, a little blooper up. That's going to be a fair ball down that left field line. So 2 singles now for Blankenship on the ball game. 3 hits for Harding now. That'll bring up Amanda Fields, who reached on a fielder's choice her first time up. That one just got over the head of Summer Kreider, who landed just fair by about half a foot down that third base line. Nothing our score here. Swung on, that's hit high. That one's going back, and that one is gone. The 2-run ball for Fields, her 3rd home run of the season. Harbin gave that one a chase that time. Just went over top, and it's now 4-0. So Coates now giving up 4 home runs in the last 2 ball games. 2 here and 2 against Union the other day. 4 hits for them now. 4 runs, 3 of those have been earned. Long ball working in his win here. We're going to get Riley Faringa now, who popped out her first time up. Still just 1 away here in the top of this 4th inning.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Swung on, that's hit up high. That one's deep. Harbin retreating back will make the catch right in front of the warning track. Ringo got under that one just a little bit. Fly out to position number 7. But again, the wind just kept blowing it back and back and back. So here is Madison Fraley now. She struck out looking her first time up. Falling there for a strike, 0-1. Handful of Lady Statesman soccer players here. They had a huge win in the Gulf South Conference Spring Championships, first ever postseason win for the Lady Statesmen. Defeated the defending champs Montevallo 1-0 at home yesterday. Pitching there for a strike, 0-2. Coach will step out of the circle momentarily. 2 home runs. And then a double, basically been the difference in the ballgame so far. Swung on, check swing is going up. Harbin will take 2 steps, hesitate, step back, and make the catch, and that will do it for the top of the 4th inning. But 2 more runs come across on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning.
We have 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left.
Set to go with a 4-0 deficit for the Lady Statesmen on the station, Sports Network.
There we go, Pino. Very professional. Step by.
Catching not a bad game, but Harding is not going to let you slide on pitches like that, are they?
No. She's left 4 pitches up in the zone in the last 2 games.
They're not going to let you off the hook. They're too good to do that. Which is good. We need to see some out.
It's 3 o'clock here. We owe you a station ID. You're listening to DSU Softball on the Station
Number
Sports Network.
5, Kaylin Lawson.
Four nothing our score. First pitch on the way into Kaylin Lofton is in there for a strike. She flew out to left field her first time up. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Down 4-0. Swung on that one, fouled it away. 1-1.
Is it 1-1?
To be 0-2, excuse me. Kansky's ERA down to 1.12 on the season. Swung on, jammed up. Shortstop Jones will pop this one up and stand under it and pull it down as quickly. One away here.
Coming to the plate, number 23, Jenny Grigger.
I forget Jenny Grigger now. She struck out swinging her first time up. 6 flyouts or pop-outs in the ball game so far for Delta State. Fastball in there for a strike. Quickly 0-1. Rigger stands as the tallest player on the team. 5'10". One of all tallest players. That was Brandon 5'11". 0-1. Big swing, popped up again. This one is in trouble, but coming over left side is Bryce. She'll catch that one on the run. Fly out to position number 7. 2 down now for Carly Blush, who flew out to left field her first time up. 1 away here. We only have 1 ground out on the ball game, and that was a sacrifice bunt.
Flush.
We have 2 strikeouts. Everything else has been a fly out or a pop out. Blush chased one at her head. Swung on that one. Out of the way, 0-1. Blush has a little bit of a hop as she swings on some of these power swings. Over the 4th, we trail 4-0. Big swing from Blush. Chased that one outside just a little bit. That one was down and away. So quickly 0-2 with 2 down here. Into the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2. Swung on the grounder. That's going to be a base hit. Again, Blush swung on one that was over her head almost, but made contact and gets on with a single. 3rd hit for Delta State in the ball game. We'll take it. Here's Jacqueline Beeson, who's walked her first time up.
Now back.
Time now called. Faringa's going to talk things over with Hansky. Hard, Hansky, their ace here. Jessica Bridges, their 2nd best pitcher. Still pretty good at 1.71 ERA. 41 innings pitched. We'll probably see her in game 2. 2 down here. 4 decent here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch high outside. Ball 1.
I thought they were
The righty will step back up. Swan jammed her again. 3rd base will come over and she'll drop it in foul territory. Fortunate break there for Decent. Either she planted wrong or just lost it in the sunlight just at the last possible second, but it hit the bottom of her glove and just fell on out. Decent swings on the other one. This will be foul away behind us. So 1-2 now with 2 down here. A runner on first. Decent going to walk her first time up.
Yeah.
1-2. Outside, 2-2. All I'm gonna give was decent. 3-2 coming up here. Another payoff pitch for Jacqueline. Well, on rip, that's going to be a base hit. That one's going to go towards the wall. Misplay by the left fielder, but she picks it up quickly. So back-to-back singles for Delta State, gives them 4 now for Hope Harbin, who popped out to short her first time up. So here's Harbin to step in now.
Now back, number 11, Hope Harbin.
Hope for the open stance. 2 on. Most base runners we've had in innings so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Decent 1 for 1 today with a single. Probably blushed 1 for 2 with a single. She stands at second. Decent's at first.
Scoreboard up there.
Pitch high. Way, way high. Good grab by Faringa to pull that one down. Keep our base runners at their respective base. So 1-1. Big swing from Harbin. Just missed that fastball. 1-2. One, two. Called strike 3. Caught the corner. And that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. We get 2 hits, but no runs, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the 5th inning. Down 4-0. Back here in just a matter of moments on the station. Sports Network.
0-2-0-2. At bottom of the 4th, we have no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. Well, I'm almost done. That's a go. It's also on base.
There's that pitch again, bro.
The Harbin was already just taking a step by the time we got the strike.
Yeah. Because they don't see, they ain't seen nothing like that this whole year.
Yes, that fastball. Only hitting 65, 66.
See, we think everyone thinks they see fastball. That's a real fastball.
That's
That's a fastball.
fast.
That's all. Yeah.
Dude, 65
Everybody else just started for the pitch they can throw the hardest.
Right.
Yeah, that's the actual fastball. Right.
We go now to the 5th inning. Down 4-0. On the order, Mackenzie Chapel now. She's over 2. Did reach on an error score in the 1st. Rounded out the first base her first time. Or second time, excuse me. Here in top half of the 5th. The lefty will step in. First pitch swings and fouls that one away. 1-1. We've stranded 4 base runners so far. But Harding has stranded 2 base runners. We have stranded 4 base runners here in this ballgame so far. Pitch low that time. 1-1. One. Fastball in there for a strike. Coach with 3 strikeouts here today. Tansky has 3 strikeouts as well. On the grounder, Piku can't scoop that one up. Is going to head towards the wall. Deason will pick it up there. Heading towards third will be Chapel. Here comes the throw on in. It's not going to be in time. It'll be a triple all the way to right center field for Mackenzie Chapel. That'll be her first of the season. So a leadoff triple for Chapel. And here's Hannah Jones now. Sacrifice bunt and a solo home run. Her 2 times up. 4-0 our score. Top of this 5th inning. No call. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. Here's to see if they try and squeeze her in here with a sacrifice. So they're going to allow Jones to swing away. They're up 4-0 here in the 5th. Swung on. They're going to let it swing away. Fouled away. 0-1. Team has basically hit the farthest off of coast I've seen since the first game I saw was against West Alabama. The farthest he was hit off of her since that series. Go to big swing and miss And that'll do it for Jones. She chased one high above her head. Not a great pitch for her to swing on. Fourth strikeout for Coates. And there's one down. Big first out for Lacey there. Here comes Jordan Cabana now. She's over 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. Now time is going to be called. Coach Bill Berry going to talk things over with Harding. Batter Cabana. Like I said, mentioned 13-4 on the season. They've got Southern Nazarene, Arkansas Monticello, and Arkansas Tech in their next couple of series. They play some midweek gap kind of games. They play Arkansas Tech on a Tuesday in a doubleheader.
It's a beautiful thing to see, it really is.
One bunt. That's it down.
Yep, look at that.
And he's going to let, heading to first, they're going to let Cabana get on a fielder's choice. They'll keep Chappell at third. Bring it Nicole Shano now. She has a RBI double and a strikeout in the ball.
Now batting number 29, Nicole Shano.
She'll step up with runners on the corner. Pitch outside of the fastball, 1-0. Pitch again, almost the exact same spot, a little close for him, but still outside of her ball, 2-0. This one got the inside corner. Good pitch from Coates. 2-1. Beautiful, beautiful day. Really windy here at University Field.
That's just another one of those things where it's
Big swing that time from Shadow. So fighting back in it is Coates now. 2-2. One out here in the top of the 5th inning. Swung on, and Chano chased that one out of the zone, but doesn't really happen because he made contact.
I don't understand why you don't leave us with $24,000. That's a big deal.
Here's another 2-2 pitch. Just missed the spot. Coach has been trying to get that outside corner at bat, not getting it.
That's just what it is. Some kids get free grad school opportunities.
So the 3-2. Swan popped up into foul territory. Long run for everybody. As Reagan Stafford will dive and Piku will jump over her. Couldn't get to it.
Now batting number 10, Ashton Rice. Correction.
As Shannon will stay in the batter's box here. It's 2-2 to count. 3-2. It should be 3-2 to count. With one away. Can't read the scoreboard apparently. 3-2. Swung on. That one popped up. That one's in foul territory. Long one for Crowder over the shoulder kick. She can't pull that one down. So back-to-back foul balls. One down the first baseline. One down the third baseline. Have dropped. And remain at 3-2 still.
It's not true. It is. My roommate found it. Okay. Samuel Cooper.
Chased one again in foul territory. And guess what? It'll drop down in foul territory. She reached that one almost in the other batter's box and still made connection on it. So she's had an okay at bat. I mean, she's not got out yet, but she's chased him and has gotten lucky. So Shannon will dig back in. White liver. That time she swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Coates. That makes 5 for her here. Look at Ashton Bryce now. She's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. Runners on the corners and 2 down.
We have fun with it.
Yeah, we're fine.
First pitch high.
Yeah, get her.
Now Lawson will lose the throw down to second. That'll allow a run to score and a stolen base. Lawson just let that one fly out of her glove. Frustrated with herself on that one. And that makes it 5-0. As Chapel came in. On a stolen base. Simpson threw it to Lawson, who was supposed to cut it off. And I think she took her eye off of the ball just for a second and took a glance at Chapel, who was coming home. Swung on, that's hit up high. That one's gone. Yep. 2-run home run for Rice. The long ball doing the difference here today. We figured out Lacey Coates. 2-run home run. And 2 more runs across, and it's now 7-0. So on the long run of that, missed opportunity for Delta State to get out of the inning. They've now scored 3.
Coming to the plate, number 17, Chelsea Blank.
We got ourselves a time. We're probably going to see a call to the bullpen here. CBS Gas Company called the bullpen, and we're going to bring in Hannah Hassel. Now we'll take a break and be back with more and more on the Station Sports Network.
Focus on first. Did you not think it was her long term? How did you know about that?
Now pitching for your Lady States, number 25, Anna Hassel.
This is the perfect time for this whole thing.
7-0, your new score now, as Hannah Hassel will step in to take the circle for the Lady Statesman. 5'3" sophomore from Grapevine, Texas, from Northeastern State University. 10 even ERA, 7 innings, 18 hits, 14 runs, 10 of those are on walk, 7 struck out, 3. Lacey Coates will end the day going 4 2/3 of an inning, 7 hits, 7 runs, 6 of those earned, struck out 5. Just the long ball did it for Harding today. He got him up in the zone and hit it far. 3 home runs given up by Lacey. First pitch on the way from Hassel's in there for a strike, 0-1. Still at the top of the 5th, 7-0, your new score here. Missed opportunity on a stolen base attempt. And Lawson dropped the throw down on a double steal, and a lot of run in. The very next pitch, Bryson hit a 2-run home run. 1-1 the count now here for Blankenship. On the grounder, that's going to be a base hit into right field. Stafford will scoop it up just past Piku at second base.
Now
That's going to be 8th hit for Harding here. Getting the ball in there. One given up by Hassel. And here comes the man in the field who had a 2-run home run for the last time up. Fastball outside, missed it, 1-0.
Everybody got one else.
Yeah, I can't wait to get teacher out of my class. Excuses limit? Excuse limit? 0. Y'all have that in our school?
That one's going to be high, 2-0 now to count.
My main director like swore by
Harding doesn't have all that many home runs on the season coming into the day.
0. I was like, bro, they put open those up.
I remember one time there was one on my board.
They'd only hit 6.
It said,
The
wait, there was homework or stuff?
double that one almost. Popped up. Lofton will make the catch, and that will do it for the top of the fifth inning. 3 runs come across on three hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Lacey's got a lot of work to do. Down 7-0 on the Statesman Sports Network.
Top of the fifth, we have 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. Advanced Physical Therapy. Adult State Athletics would like to thank Advanced Physical Therapy for their continued support in helping keep the Statesman and Lady Statesman moving.
Bottom of the fifth we go. Still a long way left to go on this one, but we've got to get some scoring going here. Harding has scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and then 3 in the fifth inning for their 7 runs. As leading things off will be Haley Simpson, who had a double her first time, followed by Taylor Piku and Summer Kreider. Simpson will step up here now. Here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Not Lacey Coach Day. 3 different home runs by 3 different players for Harding. Long ball did it. We're facing Tansky. Probably some of the fastest we've seen this season. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Like a sophomore from Tuscaloosa. She's homeschooled like myself in high school. The 0-1. That one's inside on the off speed, 1-1. And she leads the Great American Conference in ERA. She's down to 1.11. 8-2 on the season, 52 strikeouts. And 69 2/3 of an inning pitch. Swung on, hit a mile in the air, but foul. Long run for the shortstop Jones, pulled that one down. Foul out to position number 6, and then 1 away for Taylor Piku, who had a sacrifice bunt her first time up. 7-zip our score here.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, trust me. I know. Every bat.
Big swing from Taylor. She'll foul that one down the left side.
After play, number 3, Taylor Piku.
The 0-1. Swung on. Hit hard and hit deep, but foul down that left field line again. So quickly 0-2 for Taylor. Swung on, another foul ball from Taylor. Fouled that one straight back. So remains at 0-2. And Lady Statesman will go to Memphis this weekend to take on Christian Brothers, and then go on the road next Tuesday to Arkansas Monticello. Come home to Valdosta State. Swung on, ripped foul on the third base line. And bounced off the netting and rolled all the way back to home plate. That one hit the netting almost all the way down in front of that third base dugout and rolled back. Drop pitch in there, changed up, just missed the spot, 1-2. One down here. Swung on again, rip foul. By Piku, out of play.
Strike out.
One, two. Down in the dirt. Good hold from Piku. Good at bat here. 2 and 2.
Paul, if you did, I'm just gonna run that back and catch it.
Big swing from Piku. Chase that one above her head on the rise ball. And there's 2 down now and a strikeout. 4th of the day for Tansky. Piku got fooled by that one, swung that one above her head. They make Summer Ryder now. She's over 2 with a strikeout and a foul out. So after a great at bat from Taylor, nothing doing on that one. Pitch high, ball 1. Ryder will swing on that one and land right on top of the press box. Here's a bullet of that one above our head. We don't get hit on top of the press box all that often.
Yes. And they're still out. Are they? I'm pretty sure.
You know, there's some of the steps, dude.
And I was like scared. And I was like,
Fastball just got the outside corner.
You're in the game.
Summer doesn't like that one.
Like, all,
yeah.
Lady Calls. Like, that was the fans in that. So. Yeah.
1 and 2 now. Summer will line it up. Swung on that one. Will be a foul ball. First baseman will make the catch, and that will do it. As we go 1, 2, 3 in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We go to the 6th inning. Down 7-0 on the Station Sports Network.
Don't say a whole lot of things for us.
and bottom of the 5th, we have no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
It's not a bad beginning, but then, yeah, when it's the bottom of the 5th, we just don't have time. Oh man, we're all
Me and Dylan have been side by side for 2 years now.
we know what you're
7-0 our score here as we go to the 6th inning of play. Philip Tang back here with you. Running out 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th. Well, there are 7 runs on your Cox and Moore Attorneys at Law scoring recap.
Rally for Ringo. Oh, I can't change.
Ringo will lead things off here for during this inning. She popped out to first, flew out to left field, hurt 2 times up.
It's not as hard as long as you're running
Hold on, put on the box.
And a handful to begin the first active inning of work here.
Oh, it's kind of slowly chipping around this one. Let's see what happens.
First pitch just missed the spot, outside, ball 1.
It's just any time after 5, there's an 8 run lead.
So they need one more run for that.
Well, no, we get that. Who's pitching for? Hannah.
Swung on, that's it deep. Deason going back to the fence, and that one's gone.
We don't have
Solo home run for Ringo makes it 8-0. That one was hit to straight away center field. No doubt about that one either. 8-0. First run give up a hassle here. Here in the top of the sixth inning. 8-zip our score.
Yeah, I don't remember what this. I like chop that. Like,
Here
it's
comes
kinda like,
Chapel with it now.
Well, we were up by 5.
Yeah.
So that's been
I never. I just have a bad like. I mean, it's a good hit.
now batting number 55, Madison Franklin.
He's Madison Frederick who come on now. She's over to Chapel on deck. Grounder towards P2, steps up, positive first, that's in time. So we get one down on the 4-3 put away. I bring it now, bring up Chapel. She's reached twice, once on an error, once on a triple. At the top of the sixth. Now Chapel's gonna head, get the bat taken from her from Coach Barry. We got a pinch hit situation, I think, coming up here.
Yeah.
Here comes your number yet. 42 for Harding. That's going to be Sarah Hudler. 5'10" junior from Katy, Texas, from Seven Lakes High School.
42, Sarah Hudler.
She's over 2 on the season.
Yeah, if I told you and then you don't believe, I have her
Pinch
name
hit
right now.
situation
You
here.
don't have
Pitch
to
hit for her.
to look and read.
It'll be high.
It's really
Ball 1.
I know.
One away here in this top of the sixth. Daisy is 8-0.
Oh, you shake my name, man.
Fastball, that one's in there first. Right.
You trust me?
1-1. We'll try and bounce back here in the sixth and get something going. Fastball low.
I'm playing in real softball too. Yeah.
That was a slow roller. Lofton will scoop it up. The throw over to first.
That's what the team did.
In time. With retirement on the 6-3. Good stretch there by Jenny. 2 down now here in the sixth inning.
Now batting number 20, Hannah Jones.
I mean Hannah Jones now.
So we've seen the Masters twice in like 2 years.
Sacrifice Vaughn, a solo home run and a strikeout for 3 at bats here today.
Yeah, it was at the beginning of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was in March.
That's weird.
Fastball from Hassel in there for a strike.
You know,
Thanks, bro.
0-1. On a line drive. That's going to be a fair ball down that left field line. Heading towards second will be Jones. Here comes a throw from Harbin. Cut off by Lofton, but it'll be a double for Jones. Her second hit of the inning. And now here comes Jordan Cabana. That's going to get away from Hassel and allow Jones to go to third.
It was like an error on
what happened? I was
it went
like,
past Hassel. It went past
As the
Hassel.
throw from Lofton to Hassel.
Was it Hassel dropped it?
I wasn't looking either, honestly. I'll write it down.
Lofton threw it and it was in
Lofton
the
threw
third.
it to Hassel. Yeah.
It was already in the third. Okay, well I gotta do that.
Swung on the slow roller towards Lofton. She'll scoop it up and go right through her legs. Runner will come in to score. So E6 there from Lofton. After Jones had gotten to third on an E6. Bad throw for Hassel. So back-to-back errors there. Makes it now 9-0. Another run comes across. This one will be unearned.
No.
Runner stands at first for Nicole Shano now. 0 for 2 with an RBI double.
What was that? Big ball.
1-0 the count. Check swing. Cut the outside corner anyway from Hassel. Good pitch. 1-1. Nine zip our score here. Top of this sixth inning. Foul that one away.
A 9-10-0 to a 0-4-3.
Well, 1-2 Two down, two down.
Damn, they're already throwing it.
One on, rope into the center field. Decent will scoop it up. So Shano keeps the inning going with a single there. Cabana goes to third, and time is going to be called now. Coach Kedding's going to come and talk things over. 10 hits now given up by Delta State in the ball game. Does that run now become earned a moment ago?
No, it should only be. We should be out at this point, though. We should be out of the inning period.
Sure, okay, yeah, so still unearned.
So it would have been earned if that was a hit. It would have turned earned if that was a hit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So here is Rice now stepping up. First pitch to her is going to be a strike, going one. Two on, two down here. 9-0 our score. Swung on, that's it into right field. That's going to get down. Decent can't scoop it up. One run is going to score. They're going to wave the third runner on home. Here's Grigger. This is not even going to be a play. And it will be a 2-out, 2 RBI double from Bryce. Scoring Cabana and Shano. Both of those runs will be unearned. And it's now 11-0. So 4 runs given up by Castle, only 1 earned. On 5 hits now. And 1 inning of work. Almost hit to right center field. Simpson's going to talk things over with Hassel. And here comes Blankenship up now. Oh, we have a pinch hitter, coming in. The 13, Peyton Reynolds, the 5'5" sophomore from Valley View, Texas. He's 0 for 1 on the season. She'll take the first pitch in there for a strike. To Reynolds. Right second. That's one on the ground or 2 lost, and she'll scoop this one up over to first, and we finally get out of the inning. On 6-3 put out. Not a good inning for Delta State. As 4 runs come across, 1 was earned. 4 hits, there's 2 errors and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning.
No, you're good.
It's 11-0 your score back here in just a moment on the Statesman Sports Network.
Yeah, Philip, that run, I know which one you were talking about. If that next play would have not been the E6, yeah, it would have been earned after that. Is that what you're meaning? Because
Yes, yeah.
Because she just moved over because of an error, right? But because of that, she scored on an error. Because she probably wouldn't have scored on that error if she was at second, right?
No, there's no way.
That's what I'm thinking too. I mean, there is an argument there for her to be earned, but I don't think she would. It wasn't that bad of an error.
No.
You know the worst part was that he was sitting there trying to pinch hit, so it didn't get any worse. And my girls were still just ripping them.
Well, he only pinched it once.
Yeah, his leash off, one of the best hitters, and then still did it in the 5-hole again. Both those girls were no
Hey, we
bad.
got substitution at center, I think. Center field.
Yeah, here we go. Who is it?
I think it went like this. I guess it's
2.
It's 2.
Is White doing anybody different?
Making appearance at center field number 2.
So we go now to the bottom of the 6th. I'm trying to get on the scoreboard here. Harding scored 1 in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, and 4 in the 6th inning for their 11 runs on 12 hits. 3 errors from Delta State in the ball game. I'm going to go. Looks like a couple pinch hitters for Delta State here in this ball game. Coming up here. You're in the bottom of the 6th. Sarah Lawrence will get her second at bat of the season to lead things off. And a walker as well. Sarah Lawrence will step up here. Or her pinch hit. So here is the pinch hit opportunity for her.
Yeah, Ken, I'm gonna go check on these.
Couple of defensive substitutions out there as well. I think.
Now batting, number 22, Sarah Lawrence.
Yeah, well, real quick. Thanks, sir.
Double check these defensive subs here in just a matter of moments. Well, game 2 of your doubleheader coming up in just a little bit. Showing bunt, one around with it. Big swing from Lawrence on the second one, so quickly 0-2. Trying to go a complete game shutout here. Delsey trying to avoid the shutout. 0-2. Big swing and a miss. Strikeout for Tansky will be her 5th on the season. So Sarah Lawrence still looking for first hit. She strikes away that one. Now another pinch hitter coming up here is number 33 for Delta State, Hannah Higdon. She's 0 for 5 on the season. To be 1 for 5 on the season, batting 200. So Higdon will step up. First pitch in there for a strike. Higdon. Bobby Jr. from Water Valley, Mississippi, from Mississippi Delta Community College. Big swing on that one, 0-2. Sarah Lawrence a moment ago in her pinch hit. She's the junior from Clarksdale, also from Mississippi Delta Community College. Big swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches from Tansky. And strike out Higdon. So 2 down now. And here comes number 4, Carly Stein, up to bat. Stein, 0 for 1 on the season. The sophomore from Hackberry, Louisiana, from Hackberry High School will step up. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Pitch high to Stein. So 1-1. 2 down here in this bottom of the 6th inning. I'll say trails 11-0. Big swing on that one. So 1-2 now. 2 outs here in this bottom of the 6th. Swung on a miss, strike 3, and will strike out the side is Stein. Here in game 1, as this one will end early on the run rule, as Harding will win this one by a final score of 11-0. We'll take a quick timeout and come back and wrap up game 1 of our doubleheader, and just head for game 2 in just a minute on the Station Sports Network.
Philip. Alright, come on in with you.
That's here, bro.
No, I need Philip.